Welcome friends to another Pauper stream. We're playing the Walls deck today. Walls Hybrid. It starts out as the Cascade version where you have a ton of creatures in your deck, you make big mana, and you play one of your big spells, and then just hope to turn them sideways and win the game. And then out of the sideboard we can transform into more of a combo strategy using Freed from the Real to make unbound mana with the Axebane Guardian, and then we can use the Valakut Invoker or the Bloodrite Invoker to end the game outright. I think we keep this. We have Fyndhorn Elves into Winding Way. Seems good. Okay. So it looks like we're fighting Affinity, which I think is going to be a decent matchup. And we got Overgrown Battlement here. I think that I would rather play that than Winding Way this turn, so that we can potentially get more mana to do more stuff next turn. Now, opponent's deck can go pretty fast. The Galv Blast on the battlements, not exactly ideal. Alright, let's play the Winding Way. Name creature, and looks like we drew 3. Nice. We'll play the battlements, and pass back. We're out of mana at this point. We do have Tinder Wall technically, but I'm not at all interested in sacrificing that right now. It's adding an extra mana through the Overgrown Battlements currently. Oh, okay. Our opponent knows how to play. Tapping the Chromatic Star while casting the Thought Cast so that you get the, you count the star for Affinity. Okay, so Tinder Wall is basically free. We might be able to put down a Crusher this turn. That seems decent. You ever play Tron? No. No, I've never picked up Pauper Tron. For a couple of reasons that I'll get into in a little bit. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can put down a Crusher and sacrificing only one Tinder Wall. I think that's fine. That's 5, 6... 7, 8. Crush. Turn 4 Crusher. That's enough. Okay. I think we're mostly fine with sticking with the plan here, the Cascade plan. Let's see what we have in the sideboard guide. We're playing against Affinity. Affinity, they say take out... Oh, really? Go for the combo, really? Interesting. Alright, so against Affinity, it says we should side out Mulldrifter, Boarding Party, and Altisaur, but keep the Crusher. And then we're supposed to bring in Drift, Freed, Alchemist, Invoker, Reaping the Graves, the Leafcaller, and Pulse as an extra one. Okay. Was it Reaping the Graves was the last one? Affinity... Reaping the Graves. Okay. Sorry for flipping back and forth like that. Don't often use sideboard guides, but figure I've been asking for one for a while and actually got one, so let's give it a try. Hello, Crown. Hello, Adoxy. So, Ishana, Speaking towards Tron, one of the reasons that I don't play it is I feel like there's quite a bit of a skill curve to it, and the deck plays, or rather, it takes a long time to win with the deck. So if you're skilled with the deck, you can maybe play through a league in 3 hours. I've never played the deck before, so I'd be going to time a lot. I feel like it would be frustrating for me. I've chosen to not play Paupertron, and I don't think that that's going to change anytime in the near future. Hello, Crown. We are walling, and I did not advertise in the Walls Discord. But I am using a sideboard guide, I think from... Oh, geez. Now I've forgotten their name. Maybe it's on the guide here. I would love to credit this sideboard guide to the person it belongs to, but I can't remember off the top of my head. Might have been House of Mana. This hand looks great. We'll keep. Okay, so we're going to start with Caretaker. Easy peasy. Oh, free Frogmite. So we have access to technically 3 mana, but we can't play the Axebane Guardian because of the way that Caretaker produces mana. So we're going to have to start with Tinder Wall, and then we will Winding Way. Yeah, Crown, if you don't mind, go right ahead. Thank you. Okay, we only draw 2 with that. Still, 2 mana Divination seems pretty good. Speaking of 2, we'll take 2 damage. Stream Team, hello. You got in at a good time. This is match 1. Plenty of Pauper content to come. So we want to play the Axebane Guardian, I think. Probably Axebane Fyndhorn Elves is fine here. I don't think I want to sacrifice the Tinder Wall, but I don't know, like, it's pretty close. Sacrifice Tinder Wall gets me second Guardian, so I'd have 2 Guardians on the board. It's pretty close. Alright, thanks, Crown. Ooh, I like that one. That's a good one. Just wondering if we want to go 1 deeper for 1 more mana. And we draw 5? Yes, please. Yeah, draw 5 seems pretty good. Oops, cancel that. That's 5. Not bad. Alright, we just have so much mana right now. We technically should actually start by casting Winding Way in case we get, like, Tuktuk into something ridiculous. We only get Caretaker there, a bit of a whiff. Let's go to combat. I should have used some of that mana. That was just bad. Kind of felt like I've been slow playing a little bit, so maybe I felt like I had to rush to combat. Because I still have a lot of stuff to do here. There is a bug with the Vivien's Grizzly. What is the bug? If you don't find the creature, the card actually disappears. Oh my. Oh, they're going to counter the Tuktuk Rubblefort. Let's see here. We're pretty close to getting one more look. And I guess the Pulse of Murasa is gone forever. Hey there, Blind. Yeah, thanks for the Sideboard guide. So, remind me where you got the guide from again. Was it House of Mana? Okay. Oh, that... Yeah, that sucks. They have a very red hand. So what can you really do in that situation, huh? Obviously, this is a mulligan. Easy decision there. This one here is a little bit more difficult. I think we will keep it. I like starting with the Mystic, and I think we'll just get rid of a Tinder Wall here. Keep the Lead the Stampede. Okay, our opponent is mulliganing pretty heavily. Heavy mulligan and a mountain. Okay. I think we'll start with the Mystic. I don't know. Something with my voice? If there is, it's not something that I know about. Bolt the bird. Always bolt the bird. Well, we didn't draw a land here. I think we'll just make the same play as last turn. Play the elves. Oh, well, thanks, Blind. I think I'm okay. But who knows in these times. Alright, so this looks like Boros Bully, and we managed to draw the land. Very nice. So we have 3 mana. I kind of like slamming the Axebane Guardian this turn. Trying to get maximum mana next turn. I imagine opponent thought we were on Elves from the Mystic into Fyndhorn. Now they will know that we are walls. Okay, Battle Screech with no creature on the board to start. So that's going to be pretty slow for them to get that going. I like the battlement there. So we have 1, 2, 3 mana before we tap the Axebane Guardian. It doesn't really matter. We're not going to be able to get 3 walls out. We can only get 2. So we probably play Tinder Wall Caretaker. No. Caretaker, battlement, 1, 2, 3, and then we'll tap the Axebane Guardian, then we can Winding Way Tinder Wall. That seems fine. Yeah, that's true, Crown. Against elves, you're going to want to save your bolt for a juicier target, as well as against walls. Ooh, draw 4. Not bad. And we get Quirion Ranger with that, so we can untap the Axebane Guardian. So good. Opponent concedes to the Quirion Ranger. Love it. Hold on. I want to get it from here. Probably just want the little one, but whatever. It's good. Could be. Could be. Fingers crossed. All right, we still got 2 minutes and a half here. What were we playing against? Boros Bully. Boros Bully. Here it is. So we take out one of the Mulldrifters, and we take out the Cascade cards and the Invoker. Invoker, Mulldrifter, and Cascade. Imagine playing 8 Ancestral Recalls in Pauper. No kidding. That's what it feels like. Alright, what are we bringing in? Bringing in the full package. And 1 Pulse. So we're taking out Valakut. We're bringing in Bloodrite. Oh, apparently. Okay. And we don't want Cannonade against Bully? That's interesting. I guess they prevent the damage. So, yeah, that's why. Prevent the red damage, prevent the red damage. That's why we don't want it. Okay, we're still missing 1 card. I think it's, what, Reaping the Graves? Yeah. Okay. I would have loved to have that sideboard guide on another monitor, like a 3rd monitor. But, unfortunately, I've only got 2 monitors, and one of them is very low resolution. So we are going to be alt-tabbing between the sideboard guide and the deck to get that sideboarding done. Hopefully it's not too jarring. Well, not going to keep this one. Let's mull. Not going to keep this one either. Nope. This one's pretty bad as well. Eventually we'll find a land. Okay. We found land. Keep this one. Gotta put 3 cards back. Alright, so I want to keep Winding Way land. Probably Winding Way land. So I'll probably put back Invoker, Free from the Real, and Tinder Wall. No, it's fine. We have Winding Way. We'll draw 4. We'll get right back in the game. Okay. Both the Fyndhorn Elves. Yeah, I guess we could have dumped the, Ooh. I like the battlement here. And no blocks if they attack. Don't want to lose the battlements to a lightning bolt. Okay, well they tap their mana, so they're not going to be attacking now. Or maybe it's turn 3, they could still have like Mountain in hand and bolt me as a trick. Well, they did have Mountain in hand, but they're not interested in getting that 1 point in with the Thraben Inspector. Discarding the 2 Squadron Hawks, classic trick. And the Crusher. Okay, so Tinder Wall is basically free. Draw 3, not bad. And one of them's Quirion Ranger, very not bad. Let's see here. I think this is 3 mana. So we can play Axebane. And we're pretty close to combo. Oh, opponent scoops him up. What? Opponent living up to their username here. I give up, you win. Keepable, I think. Okay, looks like we might be up against elves. I think the elves is a little bit better game 1. And I think we are a little bit better after sideboard. Winding Way. I think we've seen that somewhere before. Dispel. So they drew 3 with their Winding Way. Pretty good. And they have a Birchlore Ranger, so they're going to keep on going. I think we're just going to F6 here. Let them do their thing this turn, which is probably going to be pretty impressive. And next turn is going to be even scarier. Oh, terrifying. Priest of Titania. They are going to smash next turn. They only have 2 cards left in hand, but if they get, like, what's the name? Distant Melody, redraw 8? Or is this 7? 3... Yeah, draw 7. In any event, looks like we're going to play Quirion Ranger, tap the battlements, play Winding Way. Nice. I keep on forgetting about that. Our Quirion Ranger grows their Vanguard. Ugh, only 4. Alright, so we have Tinder Wall here. Let's play that. That'll get us an extra mana from the battlements. So now we get 3 from this. And we can go battlements, Fyndhorn Elves. And we're about to die? Maybe not. Okay. Let's go to Lux. Block you. Block you. Block you. Block you. Take 3. Okay, we get another turn. So this is a bit of mana. 1, 2, 3, 4. So these tap for 4 apiece. We could put down Altisaur. We could put down Crusher. Probably go Altisaur, I think, is our best bet. Oh, Tuktuk. Interesting. That could be pretty interesting. I wonder if we have enough mana to really go here. Five. Thinking Winding Way is actually better now that we have Tuktuk. Okay, I like that. Alright, so that's 11. Because if we put down like 2 Crushers, they have 1 block. And they have to sacrifice 4 permanents. Alright, so that's 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15. Oh, we still have the Overgrown Battlements here to tap as well. Okay, sweet. Start with Evoke Mulldrifter. I like, yes, the Evoke. Yep. Draw 2. I like that. No good. We miss. This is basically free, though, because it has haste. Okay, so 14, 15. With the Tinder Wall, we can get 2 Crushers down. I don't think we have enough mana for the Altisaur, though, right? We've already used the Quirion Ranger. So we have no more mana left except for the Tinder Walls. So that's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. This is 16, so we're not going to have enough for Altisaur. Yeah, that's true. These don't have Trample, though, right? So Altisaur gets through, Crusher gets through, and they block with Mystic. That's a good hit. We can just untap the battlements here. We could have... If we tapped this differently, we could have played the Vivien's Grizzly here. We should have a Grizzly here attacking for 2 as well. Sacrifice this Tinder Wall if this was green. I hope so. We worked pretty hard for it. Oh, they get to untap their creature with Quirion Ranger here. Untap Vanguard, they get to block one of our dudes. I missed that. $14 damage, and we have a blocker for the Vanguard. I mean, we have the Quirion Ranger. We can untap one creature with that as well. As they did. We should have this pretty locked up from here, I think. Oh, then again, no, they have Priest of Titania, so, okay, they are just passing, so they don't have much in their hand besides Forest. Boarding Party, okay. Quirion Ranger, cast that. And that's a scoop. We have the Vivien's Grizzly to keep on going. But game 1 versus Elves, getting that is pretty sweet. I have a feeling we're going to be bringing Cannonade. Let's take a look at what the sideboard guide says. Elves. Take out one Mulldrifter. Take out all the Cascade cards and the Crusher. Bring in almost the full package. We don't bring in Bloodrite Invoker. Bring in Reaping, bring in Cannonade, Leafcaller, and a single Pulse. Okay. So almost a full package, but we don't bring in Bloodrite. Interesting that we don't bring in any Moment's Peace. Would have figured we would have wanted that for sure. Moment's Peace is like Time Walk. And we want Reaping the Graves? That doesn't seem right. Why would we want Reaping the Graves versus Elves? They have a longbow. Okay. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. We went over that last time. Reaping lets you combo with just the one drift. That's right. Reaping's combo piece. Thank you, Crown and Blind. It has been a while since I've played this deck. Alright, so we gotta get rid of all these cards. Get rid of these, get rid of this, and that's 60. Yup, keep this. A little bit slow. We're going to need to draw something on 2. I was pretty excited when I saw the 2 Axebane Guardians, but we don't have any early ramp. So we're actually looking at, you know, doing stuff on maybe our turn 5. Yeah, this is unfortunate. We're just actually too slow. We are going to be able to put an Axebane Guardian down next turn, though, regardless of what we draw. Oh, no attacks? No use of your... Huh. Wonder what they have in store. Because they have a bunch of mana here, but they just didn't do anything else. Whatever. Oh, Prohibit. It absolutely could be Prohibit. Yep, Prohibit doesn't work versus Axebane Guardian. Our 3 mana produce 1 mana creature. Super good. Huh. Alright, yeah, keep on passing. Nice. Okay, play Tuktuk. Oh, okay, that they counter. Counter the Tuktuk. And that means that we're out of things to do. Pass turn. That would have been super cool, though. Play the Tuktuk. This Guardian can cast this Guardian. And then we can start leading the Stampede. Now they had things. Speaking of things, this looks like Distant Melody, draw 5. Ah, thanks for the hydration, Robin Hood. This is some thirsty work. Yeah, they just needed to get to that melody, and now they're gassed right back up. I like the Caretaker. That's some pretty cheap way to make a bunch of mana. Yeah, let's do it. Lead the Stampede. Here we go. Actually, Valakut Invoker is pretty interesting, too. We don't quite have enough mana to start picking off their dudes, but that would be sweet if we could. Alright, what do we got? We got Tuktuk, Leafcaller, and Mystic. If we can get this Tuktuk down, we're feeling pretty good. They're pretty much tapped out, so we should be able to. Untap this. They do have answers to red creatures, that's true. Oh, there we go. Just need 3. Lead the Stampede. Only 2 on that one. Alright, so, do we go for Invoker this turn? How many walls do we have? We've already used this Quirion Ranger, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We play the Invoker, we could kill one thing. I kind of like being able to kill the Birchlore Rangers, but I mean, that doesn't really do much. They have so much availability for mana. I don't think I want to play the Valakut Invoker. Maybe we are supposed to. Oh, I suppose I could have attacked with the Invoker there. That would have been proper as well. Ooh, we are down on clock. I take a long time thinking about my lines in this deck. Yeah, and they have the Blue Elemental Blast. Ooh, that was a bit of a punt. We should have actually untapped our Axebane Guardian there with the Quirion Ranger, and we could have killed some more of their stuff. Alright, well, we have nothing. Oh, I was supposed to keep that in hand? I mean, it does have haste. Storm count for Reaping the Graves, I see. Crown or Blind? Would you be able to help Pengu with what's Wall's worst matchup? Kind of feel like removal.deck is going to be our worst matchup, so maybe mono black control, that kind of thing. Oh, yep, Burn. Absolutely. Burn's another big one. Maybe the Clock, if you're unfamiliar with the deck like me. Oh, geez, with everything, huh? And these Timberwatch Elves are going to be able to kill stuff? We probably should just go to the next match. Jeez. Ah, we blocked it all. Oh, that's another good point too, Crown. There are, I guess, technically 3 different Walls decks, although really it's 2.5, I guess. I don't know. There's the Cascade Walls, the Combo Walls, and what we're playing now, which is Hybrid. It has a transformative sideboard. Just did it. Brought in Invoker, took out the other Mulldrifter. No lands, mulligan. This one is mediocre. It's slow. It is so slow. What are we even doing with this hand? I guess like playing Winding Way. I don't mind the Cannonade. Yeah, I think it probably should have been a mulligan crown. But we might be able to salvage it if we find some red mana with, let's say, a Tinder Wall. Kill their entire board here. Oh, this is so good. So we just do this now, right? We don't wait for them to untap? Or do we wait for them to commit further? Do it now! I'm here! Kill me! Ah, that's true too, Crown. Thank you. They have Hydroblast. 2 for 5 is pretty good. Play the Battlements here. Pass back. Axebane next turn. And then maybe we can start getting some work done. Opponent still has 5 cards in hand, so we're not through this by any means. That Winding Way was a nice refill. Oh, they have Priest of Titania. They're going to be able to start going again, but we're going to do the same. Okay, so that land doesn't actually get us anywhere this turn, really. I guess we could lead and look for something, but I'd rather get this Axebane Guardian down so we can get more mana for next turn. Another Winding Way. Putting them... Okay, it looks like they only drew 2 cards with that one. Pretty good. Fiery Cannonade might not have been enough. Freed from the real? How close are we? How many... We need how many defenders to get freed from the real working? Because they almost have us. Quirion Ranger, Timberwatch Elf. We might be dead. You only need 2? So we win? Okay. Well, we don't have much time on the clock, so let's get going. I imagine we want to go blue-blue with this. Put this on here. This. Untap. I wonder if they'll concede to this and be kind. Probably not. Oh, they're pausing. Are they going to be cool? Maybe not. Let's go for another lead here. Sorry I'm not talking very much, but I'm under a bit of a time constraint here. Making mana, making so many mana. Freed from Axebane is faster? You think so? I mean, you get more mana this way, but this is fewer clicks, right? Because you got to click every time with the Axebane. Juan Navarro, thanks for the follow, friend. Sorry if I butchered your name, but didn't have much time to look at it. I'm trying to combo out here before I run out of time on the clock. Making mana, making mana, making mana. Okay, is this enough? 17? I think I need 16 for this. So we even get to keep 1 blue mana. Very nice. Plenty of time on the clock. Yeah! Okay. I think I keep this. We have Caretaker, Quirion Ranger, that gets us towards Battlement. I'm fine with keeping. Yeah, we can actually put down the... I think it's Caretaker, Quirion Ranger, and Battlements are out on turn 3. Okay, this looks like Goblin combo to me. And Goblin combo is going to be a difficult matchup. We don't have any way to interact with them in the main. Oh, you're just throwing that Putrid Goblin out there with no fear, huh? Maybe they're gonna just combo us next turn. This is actually terrifying. So many manas. We'll play the Fyndhorn Elves into Battlement, so that way we have a blocker. Sweet, turn 2. Let's see if the opponent has it. I think because they played the Putrid Goblin, they should be able to combo this turn. Yeah. Play land, play... Okay, they don't have it. And, oh no, they're going to take our Winding Way. The jerks. We're just going to have to play Crusher. So let's see here. This is only worth 2. So that's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We should have enough to play Crusher. They don't play Lightning Bolt in their deck. We will block. Another Battlement. Alright, I think I want to play Crusher. Does getting the Battlement out... Is that free? Because it's going to give us 2 mana, right? Over the course of tapping the Battlement. So let's just do an exercise and make sure. We tap these, play Overgrown Battlement. And then Battlement was worth 3. This is 4. Untap Battlement, 3 more, play Forest, 4 more. That's Crusher. Turn 3 Crusher. Go. They could still just win here. If they have first day of class. Okay, here's Matron. They can go get Prospector, play Prospector, sacrifice Matron, sacrifice Putrid Goblin, first day of class. It looks like they have it. So they just needed to get the Prospector going. Yep. So they get to combo out now. Nothing we can do about it. Yep, Introduction to Prophecy, no surprise there. We've played this deck before, we know what's up. And we're going to play to when they present a lethal option. Once that happens, we will concede. I'm not into making everybody sit through however long, 3 minutes even, of the opponent trying to make mana to kill us once they present, you know, the thing. Whatever it may be. Oh, they're making a lot of mana here. Maybe they just have... Oh, okay, there's the Matron. This should be death. Yeah, Flame Wave Invoker. We'll concede to that. They make a bunch of mana and then just kill us with Invoker. Well, yeah, see? Turn 3 Crusher wasn't good enough. Opponent won on the next turn. Crusher had Summoning Sickness. It didn't get to attack or nothing. It just was a do-nothing card. Goblins. Take out only a single boarding party? No, this is Mulldrifter. Okay, that makes more sense. So we take out the Cascade package plus 1 Mulldrifter. We bring in Drift, Freed. We do not bring in Invoker. We bring in Reaping. We got Cannonade and 1 Pulse. So it looks like about the same as what we brought in versus Elves, to be honest. And we might bring in the extra Invoker against them too then. There we go, 60. Sure is easy when you have a sideboard guide to tell you how to do things. Yeah. Yeah, we'll keep this. We're pretty close to the win. Oh, nice draw. We're practically there. Oh, they discard a Manamorphose. Let's lead the Stampede, see what we get. We get Tuktuk, Axebane Guardian, so basically a Divination. Not able to really cast the Axebane Guardian. Unfortunate, but we got some pretty good stuff going next turn. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to do with the Unbound Mana, do we? Alright. Is what it is. Wait for payoff before playing Freed? Okay. So we don't want to play Freed into a Pyroblast, basically. Oh no, the Duress. That would be a reason to play Freed. It's gone now. I think we can just hit 6 here. We don't have anything to do during the opponent's turn. Is that a cycle unearth? Okay. Oh, we just draw land. Blah. Yeah, yeah, we can still draw into a lot of good stuff. But opponent can also just win from here on out. Keep next creature in hand for storm count. Okay, good to know. Thanks, Blind. So we need something else to be able to drift, right? I can't just drift now. I need some other spell. Go drift. Go get Reaping, play Reaping, return Drift. That's not going to work. Can drift for Drift. But then I only get to Reaping one Drift back, right? So do I just transmute for Drift and leave the one Drift in the graveyard? Okay. One thing we could have also gone for there was drift into Lead the Stampede. That might have actually been a pretty good option, since opponent can just win at any moment here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 defenders. So that's 4. And this is another 8. And then these are another 8 with Invoker. So this should be lethal now, right? We just drift for the mana dork and win the game here. So I'm making 1 mana every iteration on this. Maybe they'll concede here, like a nice opponent, because we conceded really quick for them. Maybe not. Oh, yes, they do. Nice. Thank you, opponent. One good turn deserves another, I see. Okay, so we get to move on to game 3. Easy Mo. Oh, what do we do here? Like, we have Battlement. The rest of our hand we can't cast, but it's good. Do we have to mulligan this? I have no way to cast these Cannonades. Not even close. But, like, turn 2 Battlement. If we draw into, you know, Axebane, we're laughing. Yeah, I gotta mull this. This hand isn't really great. Ugh. What does this hand even do? Nothing. Lead the Stampede, I guess. I did not believe in that hand. I do not have great belief in this hand either, but we're going to play it out. Well, opponent has a slow start here. Oh, Cannonade. That'll become useful if we get red mana. Got a lot of these cards we saw from the last hand, huh? Sure would be nice to just have an Overgrown Battlement to play right here. It's all good. Goblin Matron. So that gets them one of their pieces. They go get Prospector. Okay, we get Axebane Guardian. Nice. We can't really do anything else with this turn, though, so we'll just pass back. But we'll have Cannonade ready to go in 2 turns. Actually, with Tinder Wall, we'll have it ready next turn. And we will want it ready. We can just 6 here. We don't need to be using time off our clock. And we get Tuktuk. So if we play Axebane Guardian and Tinder Wall, we don't have enough mana for Fiery Cannonade. Why? Why what? Why don't we want to wipe their board? We want to wait. Once first day of class is on the stack, that's when we want to act. Right now. Actually, hold on, even better. Once this persists and the first day of class thing goes off. Now we go. And we're done. Whatever they have to do, they get to do. We're done with our stuff, our interaction. That is a good question, Blind. Should not have played the second Ranger there. Ooh, another Matron. Now, it might not be mattering anyways. Rolf the MtG man, welcome, welcome. Goblin Matron, go get Goblin Matron, get Putrid Goblin, start attacking. Okay, I see what you're about. I think we'll play Axebane Guardian here. Actually, Vivien's Grizzly might have been interesting, just as a way to block. Knight's Whispers, they're reloading, they got 6 cards in hand. Okay, that Matron was used for to get that Putrid Goblin, I think. Oh, they're going to transmute the Shred Memory. Go get first day of class. So they should be just about ready to go. We might be dead. If we had that extra Quirion Ranger here, maybe things would be different. Probably not. I don't think attacking for 2 is going to matter. We're the combo deck here. We don't have our Cascade creatures in. We're not going to be able to win through combat. So yeah, they have the combo again. We have no interaction, so we're going to let them go and see if they can put it all together. Another introduction to Prophecy. We didn't actually see them cast the first one, so they should have 2 intros to Prophecy, plus whatever else they have in their hand. Oh, they already have the Invoker, so we'll concede here. GG's. Not great. I would call this just barely good enough. Yeah, this is a really sweet deck. And I like the play between the aggressive Cascade beatdown for game 1, and then potentially having the combo for games 2 and 3. I think we sided in the combo for every game 2 so far. Okay, our opponent is mulliganing heavily here, mulliganing down to 5. If they are indeed a fairies deck, which they usually are, mulligan is going to hurt him a bit. Okay, no turn 1 fairy, I like that. Start with a Tinder Wall. And we should be clear to go on the battlements next turn. How does the combo from the sideboard work? It's pretty complicated, I guess. The basics are you create unbound mana, and then you use one of the invokers to use that mana to kill the opponent. Ah, they have the counter spell. So, main phase Brainstorm here. A risky play, depending on what's in their hand. Yes, exactly. Freed from the Reel or the Alchemist will allow you to untap your wall, giving you the unbound mana. Ugh. 4, 5, 6. We could sacrifice the 2 Tinder Walls and get a boarding party down. What else are we doing? They're tapped out. It's awful, but I'm going for it. 4, 5, 6. Don't try this at home, kids. Oh, we are so rewarded. Get a Mulldrifter off the boarding party. I know, right? Nice walls. Hope they don't burn in a fire. Thorn of the Black Rose. Yeah, we're taking that from you, bud. Because we got a flyer. Oh, they could have Snuff Out. Could have Snuff Out for the Mulldrifter. Nope. We got him. Sweet. So we get to choose between Battlement or Lead the Stampede here. I'm going to go Lead the Stampede. Casual, draw 5. We can play Quirion Ranger or Tinder Wall. I'm going to play the Tinder Wall. We don't have anything that untaps for mana with Quirion Ranger anyway. Oh, discard a card. I guess we'll discard lands. Could discard one of the Crushers. Because we're so far away from casting it, we have this Altisaur to cast too. No flip. Guess that means they're not going to be taking the Monarch back. Oh, they scoop it. Nice. They had so few resources in hand here. I'm not surprised that they wanted to concede. I think this might be one of the games where we actually do not bring in the combo. Let's check the sideboard guide. Fae. So we take out the 2 Crusher and the Invoker, and we bring in Reaping the Graves and Pulse. So yeah, we're just a Cascade deck. We take out the, what was it, the Invoker and the 2 Crushers, bring in Pulse and Reap. Alright, let's just double check. Fae, 3 cards out, 3 cards in. Okay, heading into what could be the last game. Yeah, I like having access to that sideboard guide. It's not something I usually have, but one of the viewers here, Blind, hooked us up with it the other day. And yeah, it's been a big help, so I don't have to stumble thinking about which cards to decide. Oh, you know, Blind. They're in the chat sometimes. Looks like they aren't in the chat right now. Oh, no, there they are. They're in the VIP section. That's why I didn't see them at first. Yeah, there you go. Are they trustworthy? Is anybody trustworthy? Not a fan of this one. I mean, eventually it's really good, but the early game is nothing. I want to mull that. This isn't any better. This is worse. Okay, here we go. We can keep this. So we want to keep these. We got to get rid of 2 cards. Get rid of Annoyed Altisaur and Tinder Wall, I think. Game 3. Looks that way. Oh, they're going to have Spell Stutter Sprite for a Tinder Wall? Brutal. I don't think we can not do stuff, though. Huh, neat. We got to do our stuff. Ooh, Snuff Out. Yep. Seems pretty good for the opponent. Another Caretaker. Slam it. Counterspell. Oh, that's GG. I don't even want to play anymore. I don't think there's any way we can beat that. We'll probably scoop in a second here. I wouldn't mind seeing what my next draw is. But I don't see how we can really get through a Thorn. Basically what I mean is the Monarch, though. So we don't have a lot of creatures that attack in this deck. Yeah, I don't expect them to attack. And now they're just going to be able to keep their mana untapped, counter our stuff, continue to draw cards. They have like a one-sided Howling Mine. Okay. Well, those weren't exactly great games, but we got another one, so let's go for it. One land, but we have Quirion Ranger. We'll keep. Another Axebane. I think we might have to put the Axebane down by sacrificing the Tinder Wall. It's not something I like doing. But we have Reaping the Graves to maybe pick it back up later. And the main thing is it gets the Axebane Guardian down before counterspells, so having one of our premium walls on the battlefield, Quirion Ranger, hopefully we can start making some mana. Not going to be easy, though, after sacrificing that Tinder Wall. Okay, so they have the Insectile Aberration. And they have Ice Tunnel, too, so if they have Snuff out, they can get rid of our Axebane Guardian. And that Aberration is a clock. I like the Overgrown Battlements. That's nice. Okay, so... not bad. Too bad Reaping the Graves isn't going to do much here. Might as well put the Quirion Ranger down, though, right? Yeah, not bad. We got a bunch of creatures, a bunch of mana. Now we just need stuff to do with it. Hi, opponent. We have mana. Let's draw some of those cascading cards off the top now. Maybe some of those Lead the Stampedes. Some Winding Waves. Vivien's Grizzly. Got to admit, pretty cool feeling slamming that entire hand onto the board there. Nice how that worked out. Relic of Progenitus, Reaping the Grave's not looking too good now. Interesting that they brought in Relic, though, for this deck. Now, they do have a faster clock than us. They're 3 versus our 2. Damn it. Well, it does equalize the clock, I guess. Alright, so we're going to want to keep a possible Reaping the Graves open, although with the Relic of Progenitus, it's probably not going to do anything. Alright, handsome. See you later, eh? If I don't talk to you tomorrow, talk to you Sunday. Not great. They could just spell stutter this. Give them a faster clock. I think we play it anyway. Cool. Ooh, with the suffocating fumes. Okay. We'll put a stop on our end step here. Add a green mana. So we'll exile the top Quirion Ranger. We targeted the bottom one. And then we'll get the other 2 cards. Okay, so we didn't lose too much there. Although these cards are stuck in our hand for now. And that doesn't exactly slow down our clock because we have Tuktuk. So we'll still be able to redeploy and continue attacking. Nice draw. So it looks like they are pausing on our spells. They might have the counterspell for this Lead the Stampede. But we gotta throw it out there, because what else are we doing? And yeah, they do. Lead the Stampede immediately taps their mana. Ooh, untaps their mana. Okay. Maybe they don't have the counterspell. They got my hopes up. And dashed them. Our 0-card hand versus the opponent's 6-card hand and their faster clock. It's not quite working out for us. All these walls are really cool, but if we don't have anything to do with the mana... Ah, well. This is something that can happen when you're running a deck like this. What do you got now? Another Suffocating Fumes, killing all of our damage-dealing creatures here. Lead the Stampede off the top. Let's go. Altisaur has haste, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we're almost there. This is 5. What do we get? What do we get? Boarding party? That's lethal. They need snuff out. And we get Quirion Ranger, so now we can cast Mulldrifter. Wow. Wow. Wowee. Is the opponent going to scoop to this? Yeah! They do. What a draw. We had nothing. Opponent taps out. We were going to be dead in a minute. And perfect draw off the top. We get runner, lead the Stampede, and manage to win the game with a 4-1. Whew. That's some exciting magic right there, I think. Definitely enjoying this this deck. I'm glad that we came back to the Walls list. Big thanks to Blind for sending the sideboard guide here. It was a big help today and a big reason why I decided to play the Walls deck today. It made it a lot easier. I was like, okay, well, I know I have the sideboard guide. I know I haven't played Walls in a long time. Let's play Walls. Definitely liking the configuration of the 75 as well. I wanted to try a list with Mulldrifter in it, and Mulldrifter seemed quite good. Being able to draw cards is nice. Being able to cascade into a Mulldrifter is really good. Also, like, having access to the possible combo out of the side. Fiery Cannonade is a really good card in this deck as well. It does hit some of our important creatures like Quirion Ranger, but for the most part, our creatures are going to evade the sweeper.